Hey guys, what's up? I was just recently tagged by NES Addict J about games I'm going to beat in 2018, so I want to do a little video for you here. This is going to be kind of random and jumping around from system to system just because I know with Jay he just did specific NES stuff, but I'm going to jump around. I don't ever really have an agenda like this. This is my first time doing it. Usually when I beat a game, I just jump into something I feel like playing, like going through a Zelda or something like that, or going through something difficult. I just jump around. So I'm going to show you this stuff. These games I've never beaten, obviously. That's kind of the rule. It's stuff that we've wanted to beat and that we're going to work on this year. So I'll start off here. First, for the Sega Genesis, we're going to have a couple games here. For the first game I got Splatterhouse 2. Splatterhouse 2 I really want to beat because first of all it took me forever to get this. This is kind of a pricey game. I got it loose. I've beaten 1 and 3. I have never played the reboot on, is it PS4 and Xbox One? I haven't played that yet, or if it's PS3. You know, it might be PS3. I haven't played that yet, so I'll get to that later. I wanted to take care of this one. I really like the first one. On my arcade machine, I actually have the first Splatterhouse also, which is actually exactly what it is on the TurboGrafx 16. Extremely similar. I think the only difference I seen was that his mask was a different color. I think it was silver, looked like Jason in the arcade, and in this, it's always like red. So yeah, Splatterhouse 2. Take care of that one. The other one I'm going to take care of very soon on Sega. I've been wanting to play it really bad. Castlevania Bloodlines. I just recently beat Castlevania 4 and Castlevania 3, and I'd beaten Castlevania 1 a long time ago. So this is another one that I really wanted to play. It looks like a lot of fun. So this one I've been wanting to play very shortly. But there's been some other things I'm trying to work on before I get to that. But that is very, very, very close. So now I'm going to jump into the TurboGrafx. I have one game because I don't have very many for the TurboGrafx. I'm going to play Legendary Axe. Legendary Axe is a pretty cool game. I got all the way to the end boss once just playing around with it, and I never went back to it. I got into something else. I do that all the freaking time. So I definitely want to go back to this and play it. If you don't know, if you've never seen this game, look it up, man. Just go to YouTube and look up gameplay to Legendary Axe on the TurboGrafx 16. This is a pretty freaking cool game, so I really, really, really want to play this. I don't know when I'll get to that one. The next one I've been wanting to knock out for a while, and excuse how bad it looks. I bought this game already with some damages on it. I kind of did a guy a favor at a store and just bought it off his hands. He was trying to get rid of it. And then my 2-year-old freaking destroyed it. So, I don't even know if this is going to work. But I'll try to make it work. Majoras Mask, look at that. He dropped it on the ground, there was a crack, and it shattered. Yeah, so that's a whole other story in itself. But yes, Majora's Mask is the next one in the Zelda franchise I want to play. Because Zelda's a franchise that I can't just play through all the time. I have to be in the mood to play a Zelda. And the next time I have time to play a Zelda, I'm going to play Majora's Mask because I've never played it before. I think I had this one for the GameCube where it came with like 4 games on it. Me and my buddy Jesse were just talking about this. And it had the original Zelda, Zelda 2, Adventures of Link, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask. I think that's the only time I tried Majora's Mask back in the day. So, I never obviously got into it. That's the next one I'm going to play. So now I'm going to jump into PlayStation 1, which PlayStation 1 is something I really want to start jumping into more. There's a lot of good games. One of my favorite systems. Medieval, and I got it for 12 bucks. I don't know if that's, or no, 17. I don't know if that's good. But I bought this from a store around here a long time ago. And Medieval, what am I doing? Medieval is a really cool game. It's kind of an action adventure. You run around, you're the skeleton knight guy. He has a big old sword and you hit stuff. I don't really know the story. Sir Daniel, you are. There you go, Sir Daniel. So I can't wait to play this, though. I played the demo a long time ago with my son, and this is a game that when I had a PlayStation back in the day, I missed out on, and I never played it. So I'm really looking forward to playing that one. That's another one that I was thinking about playing very, very soon. Another one I want to play on the PlayStation, Soul Reaver, Legacy of Kain. This is a game that I had when I was younger and when I was actually playing my PlayStation, but I didn't really understand where to go and what to do. I just wasn't very heavily involved in it. So I want to give it another chance. I think now that I'm older and I understand everything a lot better, I've developed a lot as a gamer that I can easily figure out where to go, what to do. And I remember it was always kind of cool. You'd kill people and have to suck in their souls and everything. It was pretty cool. So I want to try that game out. Another game on the PlayStation I want to play is Ape Escape. This is a game I never played either when I was playing PlayStation when I was younger. I never played this one. And I had just recently seen gameplay on Continue, the show Continue. If you've never checked out the show Continue before, just type in Continue to the channels on YouTube and watch those guys, man. They freaking play a whole bunch of games, and they rate it at the end, and they say whether they would continue playing it or game over it. And this is one game they played, and it looked so much fun. So I want to play this game really, really, really bad. Another game I missed out on, man. I can't believe I didn't play that game. Alright, now I'm going to jump into my favorite, Nintendo. I'm going to play this for Jason. My buddy Jason really wanted me to beat this, so I'm going to be working on this very soon. I know I keep saying that about a lot of games, but this one's probably coming right after the one behind me that I'll get to in a minute. And I'll go ahead and knock this one out. I think I'll be able to knock this one out pretty quick. I'm trying to bobble games right now, and it's probably not a good idea because I just started another game tonight that I really wanted to play. But it's a game that I can boggle with trying to beat this one. So this game I'll get to, Werewolf. It's a pretty cool game. This is my actual copy of when I had it when I was little. You're this guy that turns into werewolves and just fights people, and you're going to save the world from this scientist dude. So, pretty cool. Not a big fan of the game, but I'm doing it for Jason. You're welcome, Jason. Game I've been trying to beat. Once in a while I try to beat it, but I'll really hammer down on it one of these days, is Rad Racer. I just put up gameplay the other day. Did I upload that? I did upload that, where I put up gameplay of me not beating it. So, I'm trying. But this is on my top 10 hardest NES games. It's tough, man. It's really tough to try to get through all 8 courses without dying. No continues, no lives. Once you lose, you're done. So you got to put together one continuous run. I've gotten to course 8 once. So I'm going to really dive into that at some point. I really like this game. That's the coolest thing about it. And then I got this in the mail the other day. I'm going to really try to beat it thanks to AVGN. Street Fighter 2010. It's on a lot of people's hardest NES games, so I really wanted to try it. I think it's going to be pretty simple to get through. Unlimited continues. I got far pretty quickly when I tried it just to make sure it was working. So I don't see it being a problem. I can tell you what though, it's kind of a shitty game. I didn't really like it. Now I know why it's on AVGN. So earlier I was talking about Castlevania Bloodlines, and this is another game I want to beat. Castlevania, Simon's Quest. I've never played this. I've played it, but I've never beaten this because I just never take the time. To me, it's kind of like when I play Castlevania, I want to play like how 1, 3, and 4 are. I just look for side scroller. That's kind of what I want out of it. So that's why I'm looking really forward to Bloodlines. But yeah, I want to get through this too. This is also a game that I'm being told I should just use a strategy guide. Because there's a lot of stuff that was literally like mistyped in the game and stuff like that. So I think I might just use a strategy guide for the first time, really. I have not used a strategy guide in forever. I'm still debating. I'll see, because that's really against how I play. I hate using strategy guides. So I feel like that's cheating. I might as well use Game Genie, I feel like. But we'll see. And the last game on the NES I want to beat, my #1 hardest game, Bayou Billy. Bayou Billy pisses me off so much. I think I can beat it, but it's one of those games that I don't particularly like very much. So when I'm trying to beat it, I don't really want to play it because I don't really like it. But because it's on people's hardest NES games, I kind of want to complete it just for my own personal completion. So, Bayou Billy, I'll get to that. That's going to be rough. Expect that like later in the year. And then the last one, I'm sorry, that is not the last one from the NES. The last one from the NES is behind me. Battletoads. I'm trying to beat Battletoads currently. Playing through it. I've gotten to the one before last level. I should have it done soon. I don't see it being a problem because I'm getting better and better at the levels before it. So hopefully I can finish it soon. And I'm doing that one kind of for Jay. I'm trying to beat that for Jay because he's got that on me. And we talk about Battletoads a lot. And plus, I told you I don't watch walkthroughs or read walkthroughs or anything like that. So I really want to watch Bootsy's videos from Cinemasker. He's on there. And I want to watch Jay's videos. Jay has a whole bunch of videos of Battletoads. And I'd really like to watch them. But I can't watch them right now because I haven't beaten it yet. So I don't want any spoilers. I don't want any help. So we'll see. And then now I got 2 more games left. I got one on the Wii here. Yep, one on the Wii. Game I never took a lot of time to try. Punch-Out. I'm a huge fan of Punch-Out, so I'm looking forward to trying this. When I did try it, I remember it's not as good, but it is still kind of classic, so I don't think I gave it a fair chance. I just want to give it another chance, man, and run through it. I just really wish they would have brought back like Mr. Dream or Nick or Rick Bruiser, the guys from the other games. I kind of wish they would have done that, especially Mr. Dream, because obviously Tyson wouldn't be on here, but Mr. Dream would have been really, really cool. And I remember hearing they put Donkey Kong in it. I wish they wouldn't have done that. Like, have that be a fun fight or something, but I like when you're fighting the actual guys that were in it. So, last game is on the Wii U. Super Luigi U. I've beaten the Super Mario U and everything. I just never beaten the Super Luigi one. I hear it's a little bit different. It's pretty much the same game, but this is apparently more challenging, which I can't imagine it being very difficult, but I just want to run through it real quick. I've never beaten it. I try to beat all the Mario games, so that's a game I want to work on. And I lied. There is one more, because when I told you I'm playing another game starting tonight, I'm boggling Battletoads in another game right now, and that game is Super Meat Boy. I just downloaded it on the Switch. I've never played it before. It originally came out for the Xbox 360, I think, and I never played it. So I really wanted to beat Super Meat Boy. My buddies at work kind of poke fun at me saying I can't 100% it, so of course it makes me want to play it more. It's a lot of fun so far. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's a great game if you haven't played it. If you love platformers like I do, you've got to play it. It's a lot harder than Mario and stuff like that. It's really, really great. I'm sure you've heard of Super Meat Boy. So, first off, I want to say if you're somehow watching my channel and you have not watched Jay's channel, he is NES Addict. Go watch him. One of my best friends. He's a really cool guy. He keeps me making these videos. He keeps me wanting to make videos. He's a really good guy. Can't say enough about you, Jay. You're great. And then I'm going to tag my buddy that I haven't talked to in a while, Trevor. Trevor at Top Loaded Gaming. I want to see what you got on the agenda this year, man, because you're like me. You kind of wing it, and you play whatever. So I'm going to try to stick to my list here. And I want to see where your list is, dude. So, alright guys, that's all I got. I'm going to try to beat Battletoads here behind me real quick. Who knows what happens. And check my Instagram and I'll let you know. If you want to know what my Instagram is, it's DNDenny29. DDenny29 was taken. So it's DNDenny29. You can talk to me on there for anything. I'm going to have a giveaway video soon, guys. So I got some pretty good stuff over here. This one's pretty good. I've just been kind of short on money lately for shipping, so I wanted to give myself kind of a buffer so that I can mail the stuff out to you so you're not waiting forever. So that's coming up, and hopefully a Battletoads playthrough is coming up. We'll see. And I'm also going to start doing Let's Plays with my buddy Jesse. Me and him are going to start hanging out again because we haven't hung out in forever. So I got a video that's going to come out with him, and we're going to do a Let's Play that's going to come out with him too. So I'm still trying to get my computer fixed, guys. I got to send that out, like I told you. I didn't really have money to be shipping stuff right now. And I'm trying to get better equipment. I'm trying to get it working. Jay's working with me here, trying to see if I can get it going so I can do streaming and stuff like that. So we're working towards it. But thanks for watching, and Trevor, make your list, man.